Eastern Conference Finals kicks off tonight. Let's break it down. So let's talk about the series. In the series, I'm picking the Knicks in 6. They're kind of an underdog, which is really weird to me. I get it. Indiana looked really impressive against the Cavaliers. They took down the 1 seed. I'm still not super sold on Indiana. Not that taking down the Cavs wasn't impressive, but Donovan Mitchell looked spent by the end of that series. He had to do everything he could the first 3 games of that series just to keep them in it. Evan Mobley never really looked right. Darius Garland was limping the whole time. Their role players didn't come through. Jarrett Allen was invisible again. That's a larger conversation for the Cavaliers going forward this offseason, but it wasn't the most impressive thing to me. And I understand the Knicks taking down a Celtics team without Jason Tatum. Some will say that's not impressive. But don't let that injury confuse you guys. With Jason Tatum, they were still down 3-1. When he went out with that blown Achilles, they were down 9. There was like a minute and a half left in the game. They had blown that game. So the Knicks would have won that series with or without Jason Tatum. I don't think the Celtics, even with Jason Tatum, were winning 3 straight. And then in that first round, they took down a severely labored Bucks team that just looked like they were ready to get out of there and get on to Cancun. So I'm much more impressed with the Knicks. That's just the way I feel. I feel like they got more star power. They got Brunson, they got Cat, they got Bridges, they got Anunoby, they got Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson. Like, I'm much more impressed with the talent on their team. The Pacers are deeper, but that top 6, that top 7 for New York is just so much better. And I really like this Pacers team. I've been getting into it with Bulls fans all playoffs long because I've said a million times I will take Andrew Nembhard over any guard on the Chicago Bulls roster. Easily, like bar none, there's no conversation in that to me. And Bulls fans, they love to overrate Kobe White. There's that crazy Bulls fan that I love to retweet every time because the statement was so preposterous where he says he would take Kobe White over Jalen Brunson, which is just the most ridiculous thing ever. But even though I don't like the Pacers because I'm a Bulls fan, I still respect this Pacers team and the talent they have. So I'm picking the Knicks in 6, but all the respect in the world to the Pacers. I think they're going to make it a dogfight. As far as today goes, game 1, I'm riding with the Knicks. It's going to be game 1, Madison Square Garden. That energy is going to be nuts. The Pacers have been off for a while. We might see a little bit of rust. The Knicks, they played a little bit more recently, and I think they're just going to be ready to go. That fan base is going to be nuts. Y'all got to stop throwing shit at Pacers fans and going after Wendy and all that stuff, man. Just say whatever you want. You're a fan, talk your shit. That's all good. You don't got to be throwing stuff at people, man. That's ridiculous. But tonight, I'm picking the Knicks. I think Brunson's going to have a big game. I'm really interested to see how Cat bounces back after what was a pretty weak series for him. OG Anunoby, he had a couple bad games to end that Celtics series. I think he's going to bounce back too. So picking the Knicks tonight. You guys let me know in the comments who you're picking in this game and in this series.